Morning, everyone. Welcome back to PACE 2023. We're here this beautiful Saturday, 9 a.m. GTM is up on stage right now, getting ready to do a Super Mario 64 16-star run for us. Here on the desk, though, we've got some donation incentives. This is a Mario 64 cart signed by all of the LTA runners. This is a $15 donation. You're entered for a chance to win that. We've also got a Switch here. That's for $25. This SMB1 cart signed by a bunch of SMB1 runners. That's $15 as well. And this Lego Star Wars signed by all those guys. So, I guess we'll be switching to GTM.
All right.
Here he is in TTC.
Ooh. So I guess I'll hit go and then I'll stop reset and then we start the timer. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so hi, I'm GTM. I have Zufi on commentary. I'm a 16-star speedrunner. I'm currently 5th place in 16-star with a 14:55, and I'll let Zufi just explain the run.
Yeah, so this is 16-star. Why 16 stars? Well, this used to be the any % category back in around 2008 before the side BLJ was discovered. So what GTM is going to do is he's going to go through the beginning of the game, getting the first 15 stars as quickly as he can. He's going to grab Mips the rabbit, and he's going to use that to enter Bowser 2 early, and consequently finish the run, achieving no more stars, a total of 16.
Yes, and some people may wonder, oh, well, why is this category still around? Well, most importantly, it serves as legacy, but it's also a good entry category for a lot of new people. Just learning about the game. It's really easy to learn and such.
Yeah, this category is a very nice length. You can see the estimate there, about 20 minutes. Super beginner friendly. Beautiful Lakitu skip, skipping the cutscene there. The first trick we're going to see here is called Lobby Backwards Long Jump. This allows us to enter the Bowser stage early, and consequently also entering the basement early. Ooh. Beautiful. So here we are in the first Bowser world, having gotten 0 stars so far.
Ooh. Okay.
So we're going to get the red coin star here and the key that allows us to go to the basement.
I'll just wait here.
This world is totally cycle-based, and sometimes the cycles don't line up totally.
Okay.
Ooh. Got 2 first-frame wall kicks there, conserving tons of speed.
Yep. Not the greatest Bowser showcase. I typically go for a much harder cycle, but it's a bit different when you're doing it live. So
This is your first live event, right, GTM?
yes, this is my first
Yeah.
live event. Like a week ago or so, I showed my face for the first time to everyone in the Mario 64 community. So
Beautiful Bowser throw. Half a spin, 3/4 of a spin.
this takes a lot of speed. Some more casual viewers probably recognize Kano for having a particularly fast spin, because I mean, I've only seen videos, but it just seems even more unreal, and I consider myself to be a pretty fast spinner as well. So now that we've completed Bowser and have the first key, we're going to go to Womps and just get the 3 fastest stars here, and then we're going to go to basement, because we've collected the key, we can go to basement immediately, but obviously these stars are also good and fast to get.
Yeah, normally you would need 8 stars to enter the basement, but since we already got the key, we're going to end up going down there at 4 stars.
Yep.
I'm not sure if it's ever been rigorously measured, but doing lobby backwards long jump saves approximately 35 seconds in this category.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's cannonless typically in very normal routes, or I guess casual gameplay, you're supposed to unlock the cannon to get that star and shoot at a piece. But we tried to do cannonless. That there was salt cannonless, which is a much harder and much less consistent strat. But I figured it'd be worth at least once in a marathon run.
Yeah.
Won't attempt it again though. I'll do a texture setup.
Yeah, the setup that he's about to do is a slower setup than the one that he did before.
That looks a little iffy.
Lining up carefully with the textures.
Did a little Mario cam there to back it up so it would readjust my position when we get the star just a bit better.
So one more star here, fall into the caged island. Usually you would use the owl to get the star, but we figured out you actually don't need him. Oh, went for double jump owlless there. That's a harder variant. It's slightly easier if you do it with a triple jump.
It's a little hard when you don't have the positioning you're used to.
Yeah, it's a very precise trick.
Oh my goodness. I might need this red coin here. Dude. Alright.
Just barely not making it over the lip of the cage. Of course, anyone who's run this game before could tell you this trick is crazy hard.
Oh my god.
Gonna get the blue coin here for a little bit of health.
There we go.
Nice, there we go.
Almost a 6-minute womps, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. So now we're gonna be heading straight into the basement.
So next up we have two primary tricks in shifting Sandland, pillarless and flag-eyeless. Flag-eyeless probably being one of the harder ones compared to pillarless, but still, for basement I would like to try and pull out most of the stops, especially as flag-eyeless historically has been one of my more consistent stars. So let's see it.
Ooh. Messed up the camera angle there.
I'll attempt it again for fun.
We're all having fun here. Let's do it.
All right,
Oh, just missed the speed slide kick.
All right, well, Ellis was already a bit of a painful time loss. So I think I just won't attempt it again, unfortunately.
You got it, GTM.
Yeah. I will try to go for the fancy speed preservation here, I guess.
Oh, beautiful single jump to preserve that sliding speed. Jumping off the fly guy, hitting the bird. So the strat he was attempting to do before skips that fly guy entirely, going up that back red pillar that you saw him ground pound off of, and he was intending to long jump and hit the bird that way, which is much, much, much harder.
Yes, and it saves about around 2 seconds optimally.
Yeah, it's about 2 seconds. Very clean. That was a trick called pillarless, where you re-grab the bomb frame perfectly to get the biggest bomb explosion frame possible that pushes Mario back. You extend the timer by doing a re-grab jump dive, then you ground pound across the sand and ground pound into the pyramid. It's a crazy trick. I can't believe it works. But this is the kind of stuff we do in this game.
Yep. Now the stage is a bit more simple. Nothing particularly fancy, just overall good, steady movement.
Beautiful red coin star.
Now here's a star typically called side hop in 16 star. Typically you need a wing cap. Or well, in 70 star and 120 star you use the wing cap to get the star, but we don't have that currently.
Yeah, you need 10 stars to unlock the wing cap, and you access the stage from the lobby. So in this run, you don't have a chance to get the wing cap before you're down here.
Yeah. Now there's a lava fall in the volcano we're about to enter, and we can do some well-positioned boosts to collect another star slightly faster, but it's a little risky to go for it during a marathon run, so I'll just take the elevator.
Yep, you can see that lava fall off to the left there. You could damage boost up that fall and get the fall, or get the star that's up there. But of course, it's quite risky. You could die pretty easily.
Here you might catch you can catch a glimpse of that area right there. Very brief though.
So we've got one more star. We're going to be killing the big bully real quick. That camera was, that was just some improv.
A little silly.
Nice and easy fight, no problem.
Yep. Keeping it simple here. All right, now that we've wrapped up Lethal Lava Land, we're going to HMC, which is to the right here. The stars here are also pretty simple, though. There is one that I'll let Zufi explain when I get to it. First, I'm going to do box jump, and Zufi can explain it from here.
Yeah. So yeah, the first star here is the box star.
Oh, dear.
Fell in the hole.
Not the greatest angle there.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Happens to all of us. What he's going to attempt to do is get up on that platform and then do a triple jump off of a box to jump over a wall that the devs didn't make high enough. And we're going to fall down lower into the level, just like this, and directly on top of this star that happens to be right here.
Yep. And I think typically in more casual routes, there's a blue whale dinosaur surrounding that area called Dory. Or I think it's Nessie in this game, actually. I'm not sure. No, I think it's Dory. And you ground pound her head, poor little thing, and get the star like that. But we do not tolerate hitting animals here.
No. Oh, that's a trick called GTM Slide, named after yours truly on the stage, GTM.
Yes, though I'm not known as the creator of it. I kind of did it, and people saw me doing it. And, well, you know how naming conventions go.
Yep, it's not named after the person who discovered it. It's named after the person who does it and runs.
Exactly. Now the star here is called Amazing Emergency Exit. It's very simple though.
It's actually two different ways to do this star. You can go to the left or you can go to the right, and it's about the same.
Yeah, that's true. It's like one frame, like most optimally in both tasks. Or in both task routes, I mean.
So now you're going to grab Mips, that's the rabbit in the basement. And we're going to use this rabbit to clip into DDD in the second Bowser stage and complete the run.
Yes, I'll also be doing a trick in DDD called Chip Clip, which we can probably explain when I get to it briefly.
Yeah. So this trick, using Mips to clip through the doors, this was discovered about 20 years ago, around 2002 or 2003. And that was when 16 Star was born. Beautiful Mips clip.
Yes,
wow.
Discovered by Dom Dunk, I believe.
Yep. That was a trick called Chip Clip. That is very difficult to do. It's actually a relatively new discovery, I think discovered within the past 2 years or so, 3 years.
Yeah. November 2021, I believe.
Yeah, 2 years then. Do you know how much time it saves GTM? It's about a second, right?
Around there. Try taking a really tight turn there.
Yeah. You can, of course, also jump up the back of the sub. It's slightly faster to do it up the front, so the top-level runners will do it up the front, but it is much, much more difficult. So if you're a beginner runner and you're thinking about getting into this game, just go to the back.
Certainly. All right, now we're just going to go try our best to go quickly through Bowser in the Fire Sea without any red coins.
You got it, GTM.
Hopefully I can get what I want to get.
Oh, you went for a trick called pole glitch there.
Yeah, so that pole we just passed, typically we would try and do a setup that lets us warp to the top of it and get a much faster cycle, but we'll just have to wait here for now.
Yeah, it's a very precise trick. It requires a couple frame perfect inputs. Ooh, very nice.
We can skip that whole little course area there right at the end and just lava boost in here. Now we're gonna do a little menagerie here with Bowser's tail because of how the hitboxes are programmed in this. And it'll get us slightly closer to the bomb and just save like probably around 0.3 if I had to guess. Around there. It's very subtle, but it's very cool.
Yeah, it is very subtle. Normally you would just punch Bowser's tail to grab him, but in this case we do a side flip dive, and that puts Mario and Bowser slightly closer to the bomb.
Yes, and for all 3 Bowser grabs, and in the final fight, just the first one, there's a little bit of a side flip trigger if you use your eyes in the top runs, just to grab him sooner and to get him a little closer to the bomb. One or the other, or a combination of both, depending on the fight.
So that white light that you just briefly saw there, that was the entrance to Wing Cap,
Yeah.
which is why we don't get it in this run. Because now we don't need it. We're headed straight upstairs, and we're just going to do these BLJs straight into Bowser 3. They're beautiful!
Thank you. Essentially textbook there, more or less.
We used to think the BLJs were random, but the top 16-star runners recently have been figuring them out. They've been in the lab for a while, and now they've got them down. They say they're solved. That's what he told me yesterday.
I mean, yeah, it's true. Ouija's in the crowd, I'm sure he'd agree, more or less. Shout out to Ouija for showing me that movement to that elevator there as well.
Beautiful movement.
Oh! Okay, I'm taking it easy, bro.
Don't do that to me, GTM.
Alright, we can still clutch a 17, guys. Oh my god.
You can do it. 3 throws. That's all that stands between us and the end of the run. 1. 2. 3. Nice.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Little speed prez here, just to be able to dive to the stars sooner. Did clutch the 17.
Nice. Final time.
So yeah, that is
17:56.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's Super Mario 64, complete with 16 stars in under 18 minutes. My PB's 14:55, so not exactly the greatest display of gameplay, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm GTM, Zupion commentary, and yeah, I think I guess stay tuned for the 120 Grand Finals now. That'll be up after this.
Yep, we've got the 120 LTA starting at around 10 a.m. I believe that's about 30 minutes from now.
Yeah. Cheers.